Look at this. We are back. And we have the UMX Wildcat, aka the Wild Kitten. Okay? We are here in beautiful, scenic Barstow, California. We're at Barstow Junior High School, the home of the Hawks. At least that's what they say right there. That's what it says. And it's an oasis in the middle of the high desert of Southern California, in the middle of the mighty Mojave Desert. Look, we're surrounded by desert, but this little town, built at the nexus of some railways and some highways and all of that, gives me this. Just a couple of acres, I suppose, of grass. And the Wildcat. Got Butch in there. We're going to go ahead and do some flying. So let's stop yammering. Here we go. As you can see, this little thing just basically flies like a dart out of your hand. It's going to be hard to see this thing on the trusty hat cam because, well, it is. I'll try to keep it in close. I don't have any cameramen working with me or anything like that. It is a bit breezy. We're getting some rollers off the trees. Okay, so we'll move out here a little bit more into the open of the field here. But you can see that AS3X is really fighting to keep this little thing stable. We'll do that again because that's a really good picture of the AS3X trying to help smooth out these bumps, these rotors. You can see the plane kind of fighting, right? Well, that's AS3X kicking in. So I'm flying a UMX plane pretty much in conditions where a lot of folks wouldn't even fly a big plane. Let's go ahead and do a reverse F-cube. I know that was like I whipped her around, but we'll try that again. We'll do a little bit more graceful. Hey, I'm flying some 280s in this thing that, heck, I don't even know if they're fully charged. But we'll see. Look at that hang over the top. I love it when we do that. There we go. There's a good pass for you. You can hear like the motor over speeding as she went by. Anyway, flying the stock 3-blade prop. Seems to handle just fine. Me personally, I don't need any more speed out of this thing. There's some, hey, you know what? It's RC modeling. You do what you want. You know, some people buy a car and they keep it stock, and that's fine for them. Some people, you know, they buy a RC plane and they want to turn this thing into a rare bear. All right, whatever, whatever. Yep, to use the term of today, whatever. I mean, not me. You know, I think this has got plenty of power, plenty of speed. Look at that. I mean, come on, really? What more do you actually want? I'm trying to figure that out, but hey, whatever floats your boat. So that's reverse F-cube. We've done a couple of them already, and again, got some pretty good winds going on. And there's a fairly quick aileron roll. I'm kind of flying it a little choppy today, only because it's really so windy that I can't, you know, if there's calm, then I can go ahead and show you a really nice scale demonstration. But we're going to go ahead and do a big old loop. That's pretty big, I think, in my book. I mean, it really, you know, and I started at the bottom at about 50% throttle and then went to full and then basically pulled on an up elevator. So I didn't really cheat starting, like I'll cheat now. I'm building some speed. Now we'll go ahead and let her carry over the inverted over the top there. Now we're going to bring her on down the back side. And yeah, now I throttled down to about 50% throttle on that down line, but I cheated a little bit. I went to full throttle when I was level. Okay, got 3 minutes left. I guess these are good batteries. I couldn't remember if these were even charged or not. So I guess they were. Because if they weren't, she'd have already fallen out of the sky, okay? Times. I'm flying for about 5 minutes on a 280. You know, your mileage may vary. It depends upon how hard you fly the thing, okay? It really does. Plane looks really good on a presentation pass. It turns pretty sharp. You know, we can do some nice sharp turns out front. There we go. Kind of like with the A10, I like to bring planes real close to me just to hear and go vroom. Anyway, okay, we're going to keep these short, kind of entertaining, etc., etc. So we're going to line up for a landing. Now, this is where this plane really doesn't shine, okay? It is a little dicey landing. So, don't really know why, but it gets a little funky when it gets slow. But there you go. Anywho, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll do another one. We'll show you. This will be a belly lander touch and go. So we're going to go ahead and toss her in the air. We'll do one more landing here. So I go to half throttle. Okay, maybe 6%. Just toss her in the air. That's it. That's it. All right. In fact, we're going to keep her at 60% throttle because we're flying the pattern. So let's try this again here one more time. The UMX Wildcat is a belly lander. Okay, so we got about 50% throttle coming into the wind. Ah, much better. Much better. Okay, and you'll notice that right at the end, I brought throttle down and brought in up elevator, and she just settled right in. Okay, very cool. Yes, always good to end a flight video on a happy note. Okay, and let's show you where I put my little 280. Okay, notice I said ish, for our German friends. Put my 280 right against where this little cowl slides, right here. That's where I put my 280, okay? That's where I put it. I like it there. You may not. You may want it up front. I don't know. You may want it. Some people I've seen like are starting to cram it underneath. I'm like, okay. The bottom line is warbirds, you know, generally tend to fly, and mine balances pretty much spot on. Of course, it's windy at that setting. Okay, and really a Wildcat, you could balance this thing upside down or right side up when it's in a belly lander configuration. Why is that? Because it's a mid-wing. Okay, so because it's a mid-wing, you could go either way with it. It's fine. And I always balance at the thickest part. Okay, I always balance at the thickest part of the wing because that's generally where CG is going to occur, is at the thickest part of the wing. And notice, look at this mad washout. Look at that. Probably like what, 3 degrees? I don't know if Matt Andren will ever let the secret out. He's got the secret trapped, secret recipe locked in a lockbox in Champaign, Illinois. Okay, but anyway, hey, hope you enjoyed this flight. Handles the wind really good. I think it's probably about 5 to 8 right now. Maybe 5 gusting to 8. I don't know. Actually, might not even be that right now. But in any event, we're having fun with the Wildcat. It's a great looking little plane. Its manners in the air are very reminiscent of its bigger brother, the old Park Zone Wildcat, which people are opining and hoping that comes back with the re-release of some Park Zone classics. We'll have to wait and see. They claim there are some warbirds in the pipe. We'll see. In the pipeline, we'll see. All right. Hey, hope you enjoyed this flight. We're going to kind of keep them short, entertaining, informative, all of that. You will always get that on the Just Wingin' channel. That's what we're all about here. We're all about having fun. We're all about being informative. And we're all about looking at things sometimes, well, all the time, really through my prism as far as what do I think of the model, what are my impressions, and that helps you through you doing the research and getting other people's opinions, helps you formulate your own decision about whether or not to purchase this. I personally recommend it. I really do. It's a great flying plane. It's perfectly suited for this. This is its environment. This is where it thrives, right here. The park flying environment. And it really flies, not to sound cliche-ish, but a lot bigger than it is. It really does. It flies a lot bigger than it is. And it actually looks a lot bigger too, quite frankly. You flying the thing around and then you land it and you go, man, it's that small? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this flight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Happy landings, everybody. Cheers. 2 thumbs up for the E-flite UMX Wildcat. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.